Creativity is essentially when we manipulate what exists, whether it's crayons or colors or different art materials or different ingredients in a recipe, to come up with something new and come up with something novel. And what that does is it escalates the mind's ability to think, to create, to solve problems, to pick up new challenges. And that growth right there is exactly what we're all looking for. And just, math and English and science are not going to give us that. Even in those spaces, being creative becomes imperative. Now, people say that, I can't create art and I'm not good at this, I'm not a creative person, and that's a lie, because all we need to be creative is to be curious. If you are curious, if you want to find out about something, if you want to know more and more and learn more and more, so you pick up a box of crayons and you say, I want to know how this works. When I put this color on top of this color and then add this image and throw this piece of paint, what will come of it? When I put these 10 ingredients together, what is the taste going to be like? That is all the energy, the thought that you need to get you to a place of creativity. So go ahead and let's pick it up, because that's what's going to lead us everywhere. I think it's so important to remember that each one of us, each person is unique. We have our own qualities, we have our own thoughts, we have our own ideas. They might be inspired by others or other things we like or things we see, whether it's our friends or our family or television shows. But the same way that you are unique, your creativity is unique too. So it's important to tap into what drives you. Use your curiosity, use what excites you, and what's around you, and not how, it's as simple as Googling versus not Googling how to do a particular science experiment, or a assignment that you got, or a project for class that you have from school. And what we do, we copy paste and we'll take out printouts and all that. These are great opportunities for us to actually be creative and be exciting and play around with our own ideas and our own thoughts, and say that, let me give myself a challenge of no Google and nothing except me, my environment, people around me, conversations, and my experiences, and maybe books and things that you have to use evidence and learnings from. But your creativity is unique and it comes from you and your interaction with the universe. So use it. Just a reminder that I think we need to constantly remember that creativity is not something that is. I am a creative person, this person is not a creative person. We need to change that language entirely, because we're all creative. We don't play enough, we don't create enough, we're not curious enough, we don't take enough challenges, so we feel we're less creative. And the trick to hone your creativity is going to be A, let loose, B, try new things, C, experiment with things that scare you. It can be as simple as this, that I like to use paint only. I'm very good at paint. I love paint. I'm only using paint. Then I will say, then use collage, use foil, use materials you've never used, use rubber bands on paper, use spices, use coffee on a sheet of paper, use crayons, use color pencils, use only sketch pen and charcoal. So push your boundaries in any form. That is what will hone your creative skills, because the definition of creativity is finding novelty. So the minute you challenge yourself, the minute you allow yourself to have an experience which is not something known, which is not something you can control every inch and centimeter of and be perfect at, that is gold. That is where your creativity will explode and grow.